First of all, for anyone that might not know you, I'm sure most people do know you, but for anyone that might not know you, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, maybe about your channel and when you got into crypto, that kind of thing?
Sure. I was in IT for a while. I got burned by the 2008 crash, the housing crash, the bubble. Um, and then fast forward, basically around 2013 is when I picked up on Bitcoin. And I said those two things um, because since I was in IT, when I learned about Bitcoin, I'm like, okay, this is awesome. I kind of understand it, but like, how do I create it, right? So I was able to build mining rigs, and back then Bitcoin moved to A6 already, so I started mining Litecoin using GPUs. I was grabbing up as many as I can. It's kind of like how when Ethereum was still being mined, kind of like that. It was just very hot. So because I was in IT, I was able to get in, and also I talked about why how I lost a boatload of money in 2008. It's because I didn't really understand what long-term investing meant. Okay, back in the day. So when I got into Bitcoin, I'm like, okay, what is this really, right? And I tried to understand, and I kind of knew bits and pieces. A digital currency, decentralized, right? And you can self-custody. I kind of knew those things, but I didn't understand long-term investing yet. So even though I got into Bitcoin around 2013, right at peak, right at 1,000, when I heard about it, I'm like, okay, let me get in, right? I'm in IT. I know how to build my mining rigs. I converted Litecoin to Bitcoin, and I was storing it. I didn't understand it truly like I do now. So unfortunately, just like 2008, I sold out in 2014 when it was coming down. It just sucked. So fast forward to 2017, I saw Bitcoin come back to $1,000. And I'm like, man, I made a mistake. I fell for the same trap I did in 2008, when everything came down. I didn't understand. I panic sold, didn't DCA, didn't buy the bottom. I should have with Bitcoin,
Yeah.
right? And with stocks, really. Like, I was not a long-term investor. I was like a normal retail investor, just chasing the pump, chasing the gains. And I made a conscious decision to stop. So 2017, I get back in. And then I realized that, hey, the market's still young. I knew a little bit more than most people because I came in 2013. I educated myself more and then started my channel late in 2017.
Okay.
And then been running the channel since then, so been helping people learn about Bitcoin, educating and keeping them focused and a little bit entertained as well, I guess. And it has worked out.